excited about this. We have done many of these, and this one just feels so much more connected in our community, and I'm really excited about our theme. So I have a background in regenerative detoxification, and my deepest passion is just to help people find that empowerment in their health and find solutions and resources and tools to have a sustainable and healthy life for their families and their futures. So that's why I'm here, and I'm really honored to be in this group with you all. I'm really excited about our theme in terms of reducing toxins from our lives, because it's not only important in what we eat, but in what we put on our bodies and the environments that we're in. And so I'm really excited about the education that was going to be shared and the community connection around that theme. So thanks so much for being here.
Okay, well, I'll have on next. I haven't had a chance to introduce myself in the WhatsApp group, but my name is Michelle Ricci, and I'm a holistic wellness and trauma recovery pathway practitioner. I specialize in nutrition therapies and gut rehabilitation and detoxification. So I'm excited about this group. I was poisoned with a severe toxic trauma. You'll learn more about me as we move through the group. But really, for all of us, spring is the most important time of year to get intentional and to release what's not serving us. And it's such a great time to release stagnant toxins from another winter of the state of the nation, how it's been, and just the things that have built up inside of us, and really start to allow new vibrant energy to flow. So that's why we're here, to learn about taking a break from toxins, taking a vacation from toxins. And as we move through the next 30 days, I'm excited to introduce you to some of the ways that you might be unknowingly leaking toxins into your system, and maybe the cause, or at least contributing to some of chronic aches and pains, or even just the feeling of getting older. I was with a group of women the other day, and every one of them said they couldn't really put their finger on what was wrong with them, but they just felt this general sense of not feeling good. And so I really want to help change the narrative of something's wrong with me, and empower people to take the reins of their health and really start feeling good and vital and good in their skin suits again. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you all and introducing myself further in the WhatsApp, and I'll pass it to our next facilitator.
Hi, everyone. My name is Lisa Holz, and I would echo many of the things that these other ladies have said around my excitement for this group and this container. I have a history in natural health, just in the realm of yoga and body and energy work. And nutrition has been a passion of mine for a number of years now, but it was really when I found these foods in this protocol that I took a deeper dive into what exactly is going on in our food system and with our soil. And as in my journey as a mom, I've also become really concerned and eager to detoxify my home and the bodies of my family as much as possible. So that starts with me. It started with me when I was pregnant, and through both pregnancies, but also I'm just super excited to have found these incredible tools to share with my children and my family and my community, my friends, and reduce the amount of toxins that are circulating in my system. And I've experienced some really incredible benefits of having these foods and following this protocol over the last few years. I'm excited to share more around what I've learned too, and some of the tips that that I've come up with and found along my journey of just kind of lowering the level of toxins in my home and in my family's lives. So yeah, I'm excited to share more on that, and I'm really excited to be part of this group. There are some really knowledgeable people in this realm, and I'm excited to share what I've learned along the way as well. So I'll pass it on. I believe Anna can pop on next, and we'll keep it rolling.
Hi. Hi, everyone. I'm Anna. I'm so excited to be here with you all. I'm excited to use not only the tools of nutrition that we have, but also looking at places I can eliminate toxins in my life as well. I feel like I've gone through a lot of different changes in the past few years, such as shampoos and dish detergents and things like that. But I feel like there are still some lingering that I'm going to use some information that I'm learning from these beautiful ladies and researching myself to share with all of you. So pulling in all the different ways we'll be eliminating these toxins from our body. Like I said, not only the nutrition aspect, but getting outside into nature and moving my body more. I'm a new mom as of a year, and I'm like just still getting my body back. And I'm really excited. That's my personal goal for this group, is to move my body like for an hour every day at least. And so I'm looking forward to that. And if I can facilitate anyone with movement and, maybe have a little accountability with you, I'm here, reach out. I'd love to, get something going. I am also excited to be passing on some tips that I've learned in the past from doing this that have really helped me, and meeting you all and learning more about your journeys. And Camille, go ahead and jump on.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for being here tonight. And just ladies, I want to just show my gratitude for you for being here. And we wouldn't have this opportunity to share this amazing protocol with you all without this collective of divine women here. So my name is Camille Ferguson. I live in Chicago, Illinois, and I was introduced to Purium about 2 years ago by a dear friend, Mary Beth, who started their call tonight. And I was really struggling with severe chronic pain, and this protocol helped me get my life back. I noticed within 2 days I didn't have to incorporate ibuprofen any longer, and I had been really depending on that. And I started down my toxic-free lifestyle about, I would say, about 20 years ago. I was actually cleaning houses, and I was working for Mary's mom. Her name is Brenda. And she was, very clean living type of woman and wanted me to just clean with soap and water. And prior to that, I had been working with a lot of heavy duty cleaning supplies because I had my own kind of cleaning. I had my own cleaning business. And I discovered that I had lung damage, and I had to really take a deeper look at what I was bringing into my home, what I was cleaning with. And I became so overly sensitive to chemicals that I couldn't even take a prescription to help with the pain in my body. So this is a near and dear topic to me. And I'm really thankful that you all are here to just learn a little bit more about what we're going to be exploring over the month and weeks to come. So right after this, we actually have our second information call, and we're going to be using the same link for this. So we've had so many people that wanted to jump on this this transformation with us that we've decided to extend it and open it up to more people. So we'll be starting another group on May 2nd that will be joining us in the WhatsApp platform. So if you have a friend or a family member that you're excited to share this with, please share the link for our next Zoom, which starts at 5:30 Pacific time, 7:30 Central tonight. And that will be more of like an introductory call. And I wanted to just invite you all to really get active in our WhatsApp group. We are going to be sharing practical tips, like these ladies had mentioned, for education, just general education about these 5 levels of toxicities that we'll be exploring over the weeks to come. So we're going to be talking more about heavy metal exposure, chemical toxins, gastrointestinal exposure, liver toxins, and fungi and yeast overgrowth. And these are things that I didn't even know about other than the chemical toxins and the heavy metal toxicity. So I'm really excited to be learning more. And we want to just help to educate you all. And as we embark on this journey, we're going to be exploring it for a few weeks, and we encourage you to just continue with us. There's an opportunity to go up to 90 days, and it's our intention to really help to support you to make this a lifestyle. That's what we have all done here, and it's really helped to support us to deeply transform our health, our well-being, and our personal development. It's been truly transformative. And so when we focus with that nutrition, I want to make sure that I mention the smart order. If you don't have that on file, make sure that you check in with the person that helped you order your pack originally, because that's going to save you quite a bit of money moving forward. It's going to set you up for a continual 25% discount, extra savings on future orders, free products, as well as consistency. And that's really the key when we're diving deep and starting to open up these detox pathways. So make sure you check that out. And we are going to be doing a giveaway as well on the 18th for everyone that has already joined our group transformation, and anyone who chooses to join up to May 2nd. So this is going to really support you to move forward in your journey. And that giveaway will be either our maintenance protocol, which is called the Core 4, or a juice bar in a bag, which is just a really fun way to explore different products from Purium and to enhance your transformation further. So make sure that you're active in there, asking questions, sharing your takeaways, sharing your challenges, your goals. We really just want to make this a fun and vibrant environment for you to feel supported in. And let's see what else I've got here. I guess that's really what we wanted to share tonight. And if you have any questions, we wanted to open it up for you to just introduce yourself and, ask any questions that you might have. And one last thing is, we do have our support group through the Regenerative Detoxification Specialists, and we use the network Mighty Networks. It's an app, and then we have a private support group there where you can find recipes, grocery store lists. You can ask deeper questions when it comes to cleansing and detoxing. And we have a live Zoom once a week, every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central, and that would be 3 p.m. Pacific time. So make sure you check that out as well. If you don't have the link for that group, the person that invited you can certainly get it to you, and we'll make sure that we have that in the WhatsApp chat thread as well. So at this point, I would just love to open it up for any questions and any other shares that the group has. All right.
Yeah, I'm happy to go ahead and share a little something that hasn't really been, we haven't talked about in the WhatsApp group yet. And maybe this will come up later as well. But just a little tip that I've found super helpful in the past is remembering that it's possible that we're not only working on the physical level here. You may feel emotions come up during this journey. And even though I tell myself in the beginning this happens, I always forget in the excitement and in the just in the depth of these emotions. But for me, it's been like irritable and some anger and grief. Those have like really come out during this process. And so I just want to remind you to maybe write that down somewhere on your mirror or something to remind you that it's possible. And if it does, just bring in all the compassion for yourself to feel, to release these emotions, because it is in our tissues that we are cleaning are where a lot of these emotions are stored from past experiences. So just a little something to put in your back pocket, pull out later. And again, I'm here for any further discussion on that. It's a big passion of mine.
Yeah, I love that, Anna. That actually made me think of when we're doing this parasite portion of the cleanse, that those emotions really come up because these live living beings inside of us, the parasites, when they die off, they trigger these, these neuro messages that are these deep emotions. And so to not be afraid of that, to lean into it, and to really reach out to support during these times, because when we have more information, we can be empowered. So I'm so glad that you brought that up. And that did make me kind of think of after we do that first round of the parasite cleanse, those parasites, they die and they lay eggs. So it's advised that we do another round of the cleanse 20 days later, because that's the incubation period of the larvae. So we want to just get back in there and to flush those out. So I'm so glad that you brought that up. And the other thing, one thing that I thought of is sometimes I fall short of, I feel like I have to be perfect in this. And this is not a cleanse or a detox where you have to be perfect. If you go out one night and you have some wine and maybe you have a hamburger, like whatever, just continue to take your nutrients and pick up where you left off, and just don't sweat it. This is about loving on yourself and deeply nourishing yourself no matter where you're at.
Thanks so much for that, Camille. I will totally echo what both of you ladies have said. And I'm actually in Mexico right now attending a friend's wedding. So I have already had to practice that forgiveness and compassion for myself. And it's really such a beautifully forgiving protocol, because there's this concept that Dave Sandoval, the founder of our company, has shared with all of us of subtraction by addition. So really the primary thing here is that we're adding in these deeply potent, nourishing foods. And my experience was, and I know a lot of other people had this experience too, of as I added it in, it really wasn't a matter of me needing to intentionally let go of the cravings I was having. I kind of stopped having the cravings without even having to think about it, because my body was finally getting what it needed. And of course, we're working with this ongoing gentle detox piece of the biomedic. The super cleanser and the deeper parasite cleanse just kind of amplifies and accelerates that process, and is also a gentle Ayurvedic herbal way of amplifying and accelerating that process. But it will, I think most people, and I know I was surprised kind of to see and feel how just by adding these few things in, so much started to shift. And Edda's right, it can be physical, it can be emotional. I had some old thought patterns come up along the way, and it's really we're holistic beings, so we can't extract one system from the next. And we're here, we have a really incredibly holistic group of women here who have expertise in all of these different realms. And I'm sure even some of the participants in here have a lot to offer in these different realms. So it would be, I'm just really looking forward to everyone to participate. And that would be my tip, is really just to lean into this support, lean into the group. And we're not meant to heal and transform alone. We're not meant to live alone. So utilize these resources. There's so much available here. I feel it can be sometimes overwhelming, but just take the little bits that you can and incorporate them as you go. And we're always here. We're here to support in whatever way we can. So I will leave it at that. And I look forward to chatting more in the WhatsApp group.
And I just want to jump in one last time and say, first of all, I want to highlight everybody in the WhatsApp group, because everybody has been really interactive, and it's actually been a super fun group to work with. So thank you so much for that, and keep up the good work. You've heard some stories tonight about how some emotions come up, and one thing I want to remind you all is that we're not just detoxing and indiscriminately binding things out of the system and making demands. What's really truly different about what we're doing here is that it's extremely supportive and nutritive. So it really is a gentle detox, and even the emotions are on a subtle level. So really, it's just about encouraging you to take time, maybe do some journaling, and just reflect during the more accelerated portion of the cleanse, and even just like not taking yourself so seriously. Not by cheating all the time or something like this, but just really just paying attention and really like thanking your body for every day, the little differences that you're noticing, because they will stack. And it's really fun to just stay investigative, and stay in the curiosity and wonder of it all as you notice your body starting to shift. So one thing I will say is you got a placemat in your kit, go ahead and flip that over and just record, even if you don't show it to anybody else, because it is really neat to watch the journey, 10 days at a time, and really kind of dig in there and answer those questions. So again, we're all looking forward to sharing this journey with you. And Camille, I'll pass it back to you for the wrap up.
Great. Thank you so much, everyone. We really appreciate you being here and really looking forward to getting to know you in WhatsApp and celebrating you and sharing these nutrients with you and sharing a winner too on May 18th. So just continue to stick with the journey, and we'll be seeing you here in a few minutes if you want to come to our next info call. And like I said, if you have anybody that has been on your heart that comes to mind right now, please share this link with them, and we would love to have them in our group. So I hope you all have a great night tonight, and thank you so much for your time.